This right here is crazy.
AyeQ!
This is what, yo, imagine him being in a hospital just to deal with Craving. And the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm back with another reaction video for you guys today. And today we're going to do a reaction to the Pop the Balloon Season 3 reunion. Let's jump right into the video.
Let's go ahead and move on to another young lady who was talked about quite a bit from her episode. Let's take a look.
I'm not loud and rowdy, but I just feel like I might be a lot. I know I feel chill right now.
All right, name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Angelique. I'm 32. It was the lashes comment. Women are gonna women. You know, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. And I think for a man to make a comment about the things that we do, makeup, hair, lashes, like I get that it's not your preference, but let women be women.
Right.
Or don't date us. You know, it was the age. I'm 32. You're 28. Is that what I remember?
Correct.
Yeah. And when you first said it, I thought about popping, but I was like, no, girl, don't block blessings. Just keep on listening. But it just kept popping up in my head, and I have to listen to my gut. Okay, she's never gonna lead me astray. So it is the age. I hate it. I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Fellas, this right here is what you call an attention whore. This is the type of woman who wants to be heard. That's it. She just wants the attention on her. So she's going to find something to say to garner that attention. And on the Pop the Balloon show, what she did was wait last minute to pop all the men balloons. She held on to the balloon right at the point where it's like, is it a match? And then she's like, did you say the age? Yeah, gotta be the age. Did you say eyelashes? Yeah, I don't like that comment. And it's sad, bro. And fellas, y'all gotta keep away from women like her because they are very dangerous. Because when they don't get the attention that they want, you never know what they're gonna do. That's the crazy part.
So, so Angela, yeah, the comments ate you up, and my facial expressions. So it was like a trend, you know, and everybody started catching on. Like, this girl keeps hanging on to her balloon until the last minute when it's you and down to like one other person. And there were comments like, "Oh, I feel like she's blocking other people's blessings." You know, somebody else could have been had their balloon still at the end. How do you feel about that?
I feel like watching it, I totally understand why people feel that way.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's not what I was doing. So everyone was incorrect. It's all about perspective. I and you know, I'm gonna sit here and be real with y'all. And for everyone that's standing in the line, you sometimes can forget you're even standing there. And it's very possible to forget that you're even standing there.
Here she go. She about to talk us to death for no reason, and she ain't about to say nothing. She about to say a whole bunch of nothing. Here she go.
And that happened a couple of times for me. Like I zoned out. I was overthinking some of the things. Like it just happened. So me waiting until the last minute, it wasn't intentional. It was I'm kind of thinking about what's going on here, what I should do, and then the other part is, dang, I'm standing here. What is happening up here? These people are looking at me. Like that was it for me. Like
This is just nasty work, bro, because she's lying, and the whole world knows she's lying. Lady, you're desperate for attention, because here's the reality. A woman knows if she want a man within the first few seconds. A woman is not going to hold on to her balloon and then at the last minute, you know what? I don't want him. Of course you don't, because all you want is attention. These women come on the show for clout. They come on the show so everybody could see them. Look at me. All these men want me. Sad.
It was never, "Ooh, I'm gonna wait and be the last one." It was never that. I never thought of that. So when
Okay.
that came out, I was like, "Huh? What are we talking about, y'all?"
So, like for example, because one of the first few things that people say when they come out is their age. So you did
Right.
it twice with the age. You
Right.
held on till the last minute, but that's one of the first things they say. So if that is something that's like a deal breaker for you in a way, like how come you didn't pop right away for those?
It's a deal breaker in a way.
Okay.
It's not like the end all be all. It's possible, but it's like, well, let me think about this. What do I feel? Because that's important to me. The energy, the feeling, like that's important to me.
Okay.
So that's what I was thinking the whole time. It was never, okay, they came out, they're 27, pop, pop, pop. It was never that for me.
Okay.
Because certain things you can or can't change, like your height, your age, where you are, and like certain things just can either be.
What is she talking about, bro? Like, what is she really like? What is she really saying? This chick be saying a bunch of nothing, and it's like, look, lady, we all know you a liar. It's clear to the world, but she's telling everybody who's clearly seeing what they are seeing. Nah, that's not the case. No, that's not me.
Fix and they just kind of don't matter, and some things do, and it's just everything collectively. What am I feeling? What am I thinking? Unfortunately.
Okay. And then another thing that was coming up when you popped on Jay, you said, something about, women are gonna women. If you don't like it, don't date us. What did you mean by that? Can you elaborate?
I sure can.
Okay.
I mean, allow people to be whoever they're going to be. And that's men and women. Because a lot of people came out and was like, well, y'all pop because men are short. No, bookies. Like, I never said that, because you can't change your height, right? But I can change my lash. I can change if I want to wear makeup or not. But my thing is, that's my thing. Let me just be me. I want to come out and wear my lash. Let me do that, and you love me regardless.
Okay.
Or today I don't want to do that and I want to have a plain face and just wear my sunscreen. Let me do that, and you love me regardless. Realize that it has nothing to do with my heart.
Mhm.
I used to spend dozens of hours every single week proofreading. I was constantly fixing run-on sentences, unclear syntax.
Realize that it has everything to do with just who I want to be in this moment. But since we are talking about the lashes and that whole thing, I do want to make sure I give you an apology for that, because, like I said, I overthink quite a bit. And what I was thinking in my head is not the same as what actually came out my mouth. And so when I watched the show back and I realized that people are thinking that I'm trying to say you should go date men, that was not my intention at all. My thing is, this lineup has been extremely consistent. There was one young lady on my episode, or our episode, who did not have on makeup, but other than that,
Bro, this is all this chick is trying to do, bro. Hey, put the camera on me. It's my time to shine. Let me say a whole bunch of nothing real quick. And it's sad. You know why it's sad, bro? Because women like her really needs help. They really need therapy, bro, because whatever is the reason why you crave attention so much, you got to fix that. You got to fix that. For real.
that this lineup has been extremely consistent. So it's like, if these aren't the type of women that you like to date, don't, because there are 1,000 different women out here. And that's really what I was trying to say. But I understand that it didn't come out that way. And you probably felt as if I was trying to attack you
Yeah.
and your sexuality. And that was never the case.
And Jay, you actually
whatsoever.
did. You made a post about it on Instagram. You said you felt like it was an attack on your manhood,
Mhm.
right? You said something along those lines. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been consistently attacked for my manhood on this show, but I think you popped prematurely on me, because there's levels to it, right? Like, her lashes was like those little caterpillars that was black that we ain't seen since we was like 15. But yours, like I could see through it. You couldn't see through hers. I could see through yours. And I actually complimented your lashes, right? So I like the individuals. I like the hybrids. I like those lashes. I don't like the little strips. But also when makeup is supposed to be natural, but it doesn't look natural, that's something that I don't like. So if the makeup is supposed to look natural, right? Like lashes, they're supposed to look natural. But if it's supposed to look unnatural, like I complimented you on your eyeshadow, right?
And I said, thank you.
I don't think niggas is running around with fuchsia eyelids and that's matching they fuchsia lips. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was looking good. I liked it. So I can appreciate the creative, inspiration behind that. But we all have seen those posts where it'll be a man with a full beard and he do, you know what I'm saying? That's it, and I liked them that day.
Okay.
Thank you, and I appreciate that.
I didn't like hers though.
Stop it.
But that was my whole point. Was just like let her wear whatever she want to wear. It shouldn't be a comment about it.
I
And
get
that
it.
was my point.
Okay,
get it.
let's take. Oh, go ahead, Joey. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I know after going viral, there were a lot of people asking, why does she wear the wig anyway? Women need to be more confident, understand that we don't care about fake hair. And I agree with you.
It's not about them. It's about us.
It's about us. We don't get up in the morning like, oh my God, this is for the men. You know, we see certain looks that we want to achieve, that we desire, and because of our
But you do it to attract men. Ain't you looking for a man? You see how backwards these women be thinking, bro? It's like, oh, we don't do it for the men, but I want a husband. But your husband is not into the fake shit. So how you gonna get a husband? By being fake. It's crazy.
different types of hair textures and hair lengths, sometimes we can't achieve it. So we do it just for fashion. We do it for style. We do this. How do you get? But we don't do it for you guys. So I did not wear the wig because I wasn't confident. She does not. She looks so beautiful. I feel like that's how men look at us. Like, you do not need all that stuff. But we looking at us like makeup over here, smear lip gloss. I look at it as, you know how when your little daughter or your niece dress up in makeup and be like, hey, mommy, look how pretty I am. And she looks crazy, makeup down here, makeup over here, smear lip gloss. And she thinks she looks so beautiful. I feel like that's how men look at us. Like, you do not need all that stuff. But we looking at us like we look good, you know?
That was
Good
cute.
analogy.
Yeah.
Need,
Okay.
yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. For a stripper, shorty is wise. But see, but that's the benefit of being a stripper is like she know the game like the palm of her hands.
It's an
That was cute.
accessory. The same way we polish our nails red, that's the same. To me, it's an accessory. Now, some women probably do feel like they need it to cover certain things and flaws, but for some of us, it's an accessory. Just like our heels, just like our rings and our earrings, our makeup is an accessory.
Yeah,
to me.
honest. So the points you were saying, like where you said he shouldn't comment on it, I kind of disagree with that because it's like everybody should be able to comment on what they like or dislike, right? Like to say like, oh, let a woman just be a woman. It's like, well, you can do that, but if a guy is saying, hey, I don't like this, it's like he should be able to comment on something he doesn't like about her because women do it all the time, right? I don't like his height. I don't like this. I don't like that, and it's accepted. But if a man has like a preference that he states, then it's like, don't comment on women. It's like, you comment on men, right?
But that was my point. Like you just said about height and all that. Like that's my point. You cannot change the fact that you short or if you're tall, right? Me and my lashes, I can rip these off and put on a whole new pair or not. Or I can put on some mascara.
Lady, you can't change the way you look. You can put on all this fake hair, fake makeup, all you want, but you can't change the way you look. And that's who a man wants. A man wants you in your natural form because a man want a naturally beautiful, like a natural, beautiful woman. A man don't want no artificial, make-believe baddie. See what I'm saying? The type of chick who got to go in the bathroom and spend 2 hours to look fake pretty. She's not pretty, but she looks fake pretty. Who wants that? Seriously, like who wants that? And that's the problem with this chick right here. Like, see, and that's the thing, fellas. Me personally, fam, if a woman got on too much fake shit, I'ma fall back. Because there's no way your outside could be fake and your inside could be real. It's impossible. Real, natural women who are really beautiful, they ain't gotta do all that. Like, if you guys notice, like, if you guys really deal with beautiful women, you will notice something about them. They don't put on a lot of makeup and they wear their natural hair a lot. When you come across a woman who is like a 6, best believe she's gonna try to enhance her beauty with a bunch of fake shit. And fellas, that's not real.
I want to, or individuals. That's my point though. That has absolutely nothing to do with who I am as an individual. It's just, this is fun for me. This has nothing to do with my heart whatsoever. And so to judge me on that, just like I shouldn't judge you for your height, is the same thing, because your height doesn't make you, or your weight doesn't make you. Whatever you're wearing that day does not make you. And I think that's the thing. That's the issue I think I had with the comments and everything.
Yo, comparing a man's height to eyelashes, to fake eyelashes, is nuts.
Else is because I didn't pop for superficial reasons, but I got a lot of those superficial comments, and it's like, no, if you're here to find love for real, then you wouldn't be popping for that, because those things do not matter, like the lashes.
Okay,
or hats.
Danny, I see you shaking your head no. No
You do
comment?
got something to say. Say it, Auntie. Come on.
Micah.
If he won't say it, I will. You have to be attracted to somebody to move forward to that level. Like, granted, you can't be superficial, but like, if that's just not your preference, and not saying anything about what you said, like I
Right.
agree with what you said. But if we're being realistic, like, that's your preference. Like, I love me a black man. Like, I love black men. So just because there is a guy out there of another race that's attractive, that doesn't make him less attractive because I don't want to pursue him, or I don't think he's a great person. He can be the nicest, most generous person out there. But if you don't have those attributes that I'm looking for, I'm not actively pursuing you or trying to even see what love is like with you. Not saying that there wouldn't be some random, once in a million, lifetime instance where we might click, we might connect, but that's all left up to chance. So I think
I'm not about to see with no woman that don't know what a good wig or bad wig is, what love is like with her.
All right.
We ain't come all natural. We come out there to put your best foot forward.
Literally.
And if your best foot forward is your lashes hanging off the side, I didn't even watch the episode, but if it look whack, then that's what you come out the house looking like. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Pop.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at another moment of Angelique's.
Damn.
Yep, girl. All right, so where do we pop?
Honestly, I think, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just say it. Okay. I know that I might be your type, probably. And I know that because of the way that you were looking at me. Like, you could eat me up on this floor. And, I think when I'm initially meeting someone, especially when there's 1,000 different beautiful women standing here, it's uncomfortable to constantly be looked at. Like, they want to eat you up in that moment. Like, granted, love it, yes. Like, my man look at me like that, but right here, right now, it is so uncomfortable.
Right.
I can't stand it. And I think I get that all the time at work. And it's like, all right, bro. Like, I'm just trying to be here.
So you don't think that it's like
I think
the male like that's really feeling you? You don't think that's
No, I feel that. That's why I said I know for a fact that I'm your type. It's just it makes me so uncomfortable right now.
Right.
And that's why I was kind of like waiting. I'm like, damn, maybe I could chill.
Right.
Is he your type?
My friends are gonna say I don't really have a type. So,
Let's start with Tamarcus. What was going through your mind during that? Were you as confused as I was?
I was super confused.
Okay.
Because like I don't know, I always thought that like, well, first off, when I first went onto the show, right?
Yeah.
I come out, I look from the right to the left. There was only 2 women that I was attracted to physically. So as I went down the line, I didn't want to pay no mind to the other. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care who was in the line besides the 2.
Okay.
And so when I got to her, it was kind of like one of those like, okay, so you don't think that or you don't want the man to show that he's feeling you or that we're on a dating show. Like I didn't get it.
Okay. Angelique?
I mean, okay. I knew I was gonna get toe up for that, okay? And as you can see, I was fighting for the words to say.
Exactly, because the shorty was trying to go viral. She knew exactly what she was doing. All for attention. Yo, this is just nasty work. Fellas, this is why you gotta value your validation, bro. Before you give it away, and my advice is don't give it away, bro. Let a woman earn that. Once she start talking about, I know you want me, that's when you check her. To really let her know, like, nah, baby girl, you're not all that. You regular. Because you gotta put women like her in a place, because women like her thrives on attention. She want all the attention in the world. And when they don't get attention, they do crazy stuff. And this is the type of woman who will accuse you of something that you didn't do. That's why women like her are extremely dangerous.
But in real life, y'all don't see him looking at me the way that I see him looking at me. And I was genuinely uncomfortable. So I'm gonna stand on that. I was genuinely uncomfortable. If I would have saw him on the street and he did the same thing, I would have been like, all right, y'all good? Y'all straight? We good?
But the street and a dating show is 2 different scenarios.
Sure, I agree. However,
yo, it be the most average looking broads who be desperate for. See, that's the thing about when a woman is average and she's an attention whore, right? Because in her mind, she's thinking, I'm a baddie. And the whole time she's average. So she wake up every day and go out and chase men validation. That's all she want. She don't want you. She just want to know that you want her. That's it. Once she get that, she's like, yes, I'm a bad bitch. And here's the thing about a woman who's really bad, who's really beautiful, who is really that. She ain't got to chase attention because it's going to come to her naturally. But a bird, fellas, value your validation out here, bro. Stop giving it away.
that don't mean I still wasn't uncomfortable. I was still uncomfortable.
Were you not attracted to him? Is that it? Like, were you not attracted?
That's what I was getting at. Like,
and the reason I'm asking is because, like, a lot of times with women, it's like the things that are creepy versus not has only to do with attraction.
Exactly.
Like, if a guy, how is
Just
that?
say
If
that.
he's attractive, it's like, oh,
Right.
well, he's forward.
Exactly.
You know,
Because
but
if
if
he
he's
was
ugly,
fine,
it's like, oh, he's creepy.
You would have been
If
looking
she-
back.
And
Right.
Angelique,
Like-
that's why I had asked you, is he your type? But you really didn't answer it.
Facts. Women got different faces for different men. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Still not answering.
You gotta take a chance. What you talking about?
She ain't you know, I feel that, right? I feel what you're saying because you're right. I feel you on that.
We got our answer.
So what's the question? It wasn't.
We got our
I'm gonna be
answer.
real. It wasn't if I was like unattracted to him or not. But I don't know. I really have no idea how to answer that because it's not that I think he's unattractive. It's not that I think
What are
he's
you?
unattractive.
I have a question.
It's
Okay,
I have a
let's hear from
question.
TJ.
I have
Go
a
ahead.
question. What are you attracted to?
it's like physically, right?
Yeah, physically.
And see, when I say this, because I said this on live and I know what y'all about to say, but like if I had to like pull a guy out of a catalog, he's gonna be 6 feet and up, chocolate, bald, with a beard. and I know what y'all about to say.
That's crazy work. Yeah, no, that's some crazy work for real.
How tall are you all with a beard?
He ain't got the beard.
I'm 5'11".
Oh,
But
never
with the
mind.
white shoes, I could be like 6
Don't.
foot.
He has some Balenciaga.
He missing the
Okay.
beard, but he got everything.
I'm sorry, sis. I ain't with you on
I
this
know
one.
what y'all about to say.
I can't even
but
support
like,
you.
Man.
That's Morris Chestnut right there.
Nice,
Nice,
bright
have
a beard. There's no beard there though. It's not full.
Thank you.
It's not full.
He still got a beard.
He got a little
I
bit
got
though.
something. Thank you. Somebody got something.
Okay,
But
all right.
so-
Finn,
So just to kind of open up to everyone else, what did you guys think like when you watched this episode
Not
of
too much.
Angelique?
So
Chill out, y'all.
for me personally, like I feel like just watching, you was like iffy. Like you looked at him, and I think in your mind you knew you didn't like him, but you didn't want to let him down
Right. That's
hard.
what I got.
Because homie is bald, homie is dark skinned, homie got a beard. What's up?
And he 1 inch from 6 feet.
And he like you.
Say
And he
it,
like you.
say
Man.
it.
He really like you. Like he
What
was,
does him
he was
liking me got to do with?
well, that's what the show is
wait.
about.
You said
We
you,
was about to
but
deal
but
with
you
the
described
conversation
him.
earlier.
You described him.
If Idris Elba was looking at you like that, how would you feel?
Girl, you would have been looking
He
right
just
back.
my boss, I'm saying.
Exactly. Like,
Okay.
It's like we want to pull out popular people like Idris.
Wait, hold on. I want to ask you a question. What is a beard to you? Because there's different types of beards, and you said you want a man with a beard, and they're coming at you saying he has a beard. What's
Let
a
me-
beard to you?
You
This a
right,
beard.
sister. That's a beard.
You know what I'm saying?
She don't want no
We
man,
just
that's
let
the
her off the
plan.
hook.
She
We just
wanna
let her off the
be
hook.
That's, yeah, go ahead, but you can rub like that. I like.
Look, fellas, the most I'll say is this, bro. Keep away from women like this. Women like this will forever be chasing attention because in their mind, they think they look better than how they actually looks. So when a woman thinks she looks like that bitch, but she don't get attention like she's that bitch, what happens is she start chasing attention now. And she start doing things for attention. And once a woman takes that path, she become an attention whore, where she will see you and act like she likes you. And then once you show her that you actually likes her, she will no longer be interested in you because whole time all she wanted was your validation. She just wanted to know that you want her. That's going to make her happy and that's going to make her sleep at night. That's the type of woman this is. And here's the reality about this show. These birds are coming on this show to cloud chase, to get attention. That's what this show has become. This show has now become a destination for women who are seeking attention and validation. So as a man, be careful going on this show. I'm just keeping it real because the cloud chasing on this show, the attention seeking on this show is at an all-time high and it's mad obvious. Fellas, be wise out here.